completed my certification on the CAPM. Today I will show you how to create a project plan. This will be a live demonstration of a core project management skills such as planning, scheduling, risk, and stakeholder communication. This will be performed using a real business example such as launching an online sticker store. So what is a CAPM? It is a Certified Associate in Project Management Certificate, and this is an industry-recognized entry-level project management certification. It focuses on project planning, execution, communication risks, and stakeholder management. I'm mainly pursuing it to build a professional project management skill set and learn about the industry's best practices. It's helping me prepare me for real-world business projects, and it helps me strengthen my leadership planning and skills. So the resources I used over the past 5 weeks to get ready to take my certification is read the PMBOK Guide, which is a very recommended book that teaches you about best practices, and along with Mometrix CAPM practice tests to help me learn and practice skills, and watch a few videos on tutorials on project management, also getting guides from people who have actual experience in the field, and then just taking those researched items that I studied and using ChatGPT to make practice quizzes and explanations for me to study and practice and gain a better familiarity with the material that I was studying. So the main topics that project management I went over to learn about was project lifecycle, project charter, scope management, work breakdown structure, which is also known as WBS, scheduling, risk management, stakeholder management, agile and predictive approaches, leadership, and communication. I'll show a little bit of that later in the video. So the 5 skills I will also demonstrate is defining project goals and scope, building a work breakdown structure, creating a project schedule, identifying risks, and managing stakeholders and communication for our online sticker store. So define project scope and create a work breakdown structure. So the goal of this is to create an online store that sells stickers, allowing customers to browse products securely, purchase them, and have them shipped directly to their homes. I just used a Microsoft Word doc to organize these things, but I also showed it here on the slide. So in scope, we need to keep in mind company branding, sticker design, e-commerce website, product catalog, a shopping cart, secure checkout, payment processing, and shipping integration. The work breakdown structure is obviously planning comes first, then branding, sticker design, website development, testing, and then marketing, and then of course the launch. So eventually allowing people to have access to our product. So the next part is to build the project schedule. You can use an Excel to kind of organize all this data. I use just the basics of what we need to know. I'll show that later. But for our tasks, for the project schedule, our tasks are grouped into a way that you can see the schedule in which how long they're going to take. And as you can see, this shows a little bit of what we're trying to accomplish with creating the online sticker store. This really helps organize the work into logical phases, estimate task durations, track progress using milestones, and identifying dependencies between tasks. Risk management is also something you can record and organize in an Excel, or Google Sheets is also good, but for our risks, we put down risks we would find within our development, and such as website development delays, payment processing issues, sticker printing defects, shipping delays, and low website traffic. I also recorded the impact that the risk would have, and also what we can do to continue to help prevent risks like this from happening. Every project does have risks. Identifying them early allows the team to prepare a migration strategy before a problem occurs. Another organization tool we could just use like a Word doc is also recording the stakeholder and what communication we will use to help us to record and best get the idea of the stakeholders into the project. It is important because effective communication ensures everyone understands the project and the expectations for what we're trying to accomplish throughout the project. As you can see, we recorded the stakeholders that we would have for our our online sticker store, and what communication we will do to keep in contact with them throughout the process. So overall, this we showed 5 skills demonstrated, and then mainly what I learned is that every successful project begins with a well-defined plan. Breaking a project into smaller tasks makes it easier to manage. Risk management and communication are essential for project success. CAPM has given me practical skills I can apply to real business projects like launching an online sticker store. For the future, we can keep in mind that continuing preparing for the CAPM exam while applying these techniques to future academic, personal, and professional projects. And I will go ahead and show you the materials that I used. Oops. So here is the PMBOK guide that I use mainly to read. It has quite a bit of material, but I took time and just took chunks reading it throughout the 5 weeks. And I also just used chat to test me on all of the different parts that I read and studied through. And then the Momatrix guide for practice tests are really useful with gaining familiarity with the uh, logic and the material and the vocabulary of project management. Now, here are also a few of the things that we did. Here's the Word document for our project scope and work breakdown structure. We defined the scope, the goal, and then the work breakdown structure into the parts, specifically what each part is going to entail and what we'll be doing. Going back to our project schedule, we have the tasks, the duration, the start and end of the process, and who will be doing those tasks throughout the time that we are doing the project. And then moving on to our risk register. Here we have the risk and the impact, the migration, who it is that is doing it or preparing for it. Going back to stakeholder and communication plan, which of these people we are keeping in contact with and how we will be keeping in contact with them. All right, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this video.